Welcome to the Inside Connection. My name is Dr. Craig Martin, and here's where we're going to find out all things astrological, mystical, and cosmic. And the reason for that is because the answers that we're all seeking right now, the answers that we're looking for globally, are found in the spiritual world and represented by the symbols in the world around us. When I do interpretation, it has to do with energy that I see, not with something that's cut in stone. So the idea of an astrologer is not that we're looking at something and we're doing fortune telling. We're looking at energy patterns, okay? You're really strongly identified as very sexy and very capable of having a really strong sexual experience with men.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, it's true. That Venus in Aries, this is then, and is you're strongly self-identified as a woman, and you know what it is that you not only bring to the table, but what you bring to the bed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, I don't know if you have children, but I see that Amy wants to have children. She has Mars and Saturn in the 5th house, and Leo, they're like gonna happen. I can tell you that.
Good. That's a good thing. Yes, because yeah, that's one of the things we're moving forward to.
Got it.
Maybe I've been thinking too much about the, Brandon successful filmmaker.
Okay.
Equals baby.
What if it's the other way around? What if it's baby equals Brandon successful filmmaker?
Well, you know what? It could be, because I've been thinking about making a movie with our child, our potential child. So.
You have to know that negotiating this part of the transit, and believe me, it's going to get very intense for you in the summer and the fall. You're about to go through a very intense part of the relationship. It either will make it out the other side or it will end. That's very clear to me. I wouldn't recommend that you run off right now and get married if there are still things that you have to say.
Right.
So do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Are you able to bring up spirituality from the things that you're learning and exploring and doing? No. That's where he's resistant. You have Mars in Virgo, Moon in Pisces, and that means that you will say no sometimes just for the sake of saying no. So you have to be very careful about being stubborn like that and just saying no just for the sake of no. One of the things I definitely see is that there's a lot of sensitivity between the both of you. I mean, do you write any poetry?
No, I used to write a little bit of poetry. But,
she'd like that. She'd like that.
I would. Sure.
If we're in relationship with someone and we want to take it to the next level, a couple of things happen. People come into some kind of conflict with each other, and then they can either resolve the conflict and the relationship deepens, or they can't resolve the conflict and the relationship ends. It's not going to happen this year. I think it's going to happen in 2011. You're going to be placed in front of a very intense relationship where you learn something, I think, about love that you haven't yet really begun to explore. I'll tell you from your charts is that there's a lot of love between you.
We got engaged within a week.
Within 1 week of meeting each other.
One week. Yeah. Like, I saw him online, I saw a picture of him, and I was like, oh, he doesn't look very cute. And then when we met, I mean, it was like instant connection. It really was an instant connection. And then 3 days later, we moved in. I moved in with his parents.